Episode 674. Hearing Yi Chu say that, Sun Shang froze, and for a moment he stumbled too. He pulled off a move even Yi Chu couldn't, and the satisfaction of revenge burned hot in his chest. But the other party looked completely unfazed, like punching cotton. It was genuinely frustrating.
So what? Let me tell you something. This means you're completely in the past now. You think pulling off that dragon raises its head at the All-Star match made you unforgettable? But now, you've been completely replaced. What else can you do to prove you still matter, oh great God?
The thunder and lightning vanished, and 4 figures stepped out from within. Taking Yi Chu at his word, Liu Hao led the way, piloting his spellblade. Lord Grimm turned slightly. Yi Chu had glanced this way too, but the reply was still the same.
So what?
Putting on airs.
Liu Hao was left speechless by Yi Chu's reply, and in the end, he fell back on a line Sun Shang had already used.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how long you can keep up that tough talk.
Liu Hao kept going. When it came to verbal provocation, he still had the edge over Sun Shang.
He Ming, Xiao Jian, Zhang Jiaxing.
Yi Chu swept his gaze across them, taking in their classes, and more or less figured out who they were. Zan Lulan and the others drew in a sharp breath. These were all Excellent Era's core players. The Spellblade wasn't called out, but it was likely Liu Hao, Excellent Era's vice-captain. This is basically a full pro team lineup, just with slightly worse gear than the top-tier squads.
Sorry, Captain Yi, but today we're playing the underdog,
He Ming said.
Playing the fool, it's not that easy. Do you even know what playing the fool means?
Captain Yi's actions in the 10th server? That's what you call playing the pig to eat the tiger,
He Ming said, his expression unchanged.
I don't think you understand enough yet.
Huh? Then I'll be in your care, Captain Yi.
If you want to play the wolf in sheep's clothing, you've got to be the wolf first. A pig playing the part of a pig still won't catch a tiger. Just a metaphor. No need to take it personally.
Ignore him. Trash talk is his specialty.
Liu Hao said in a low voice, seemingly unbothered by Yi Chu's taunt.
Who's the pig and who's the tiger? We'll find out soon enough,
Sun Shang said.
Ha! And you call yourselves pro players? We've got the win in the bag and you can't even see it?
Those words left even Zan Lulan's group stunned, let alone Excellent Era.
We have the numbers.
Excellent Era fielded a standard 5-man team. On Yi Chu's side, Zhan Lulan and his group made 5, plus Lord Grimm and Deception, for a total of 7. Mathematically speaking, they did have the numbers. But glory isn't a simple math problem. Does having more people guarantee victory? Just now, 7 people wiped out a group of 25. Is this still a simple numbers game? But Ye Shu went ahead and said it anyway. Everyone else froze for a moment, even Chen Guo standing right beside him. Sun Shang was the first to snap out of it, letting out a few forced laughs that sounded strained and put on.
Don't blame me for being too blunt. You're all nothing.
Sun Shang's battle mage spun in place, sweeping a contemptuous glance across everyone present. Before they met Ye Shu, Zan Lulan and his crew would have been fired up in an instant. But after meeting Yi Shu, to put it nicely, they were facing the real gap rationally. To put it bluntly, the gap between reality and their ideals was too great. They were a little discouraged, a little less confident. Now that Sun Shang was looking down on them like this, they didn't even utter a word, because deep down, they had already silently accepted it.
And what about us?
Someone answered. It was Deception, who had been blasted into the lake wall and later ended up in the corner. He suddenly surged forward, flicking his wrist to send 3 shuriken flying in a staggered triangular formation, arcing towards Sun Shang's battle mage. In terms of technical principle, it was the same as a launcher's 3-point artillery barrage. Sun Shang gave a cold snort. A little trick like that on such a minor skill, he wasn't about to be impressed. This Deception, pretending not to know me earlier, and now he dares to challenge me. Sun Shang wanted to make him look bad, deliberately showing off to teach this guy a lesson. He timed the trajectory of the 3 shuriken, tapped the keyboard, flicked the mouse, and the battle mage's spear carved a cold arc of light, a perfect V shape.
V Sky Strike.
Xiao Bei exclaimed in surprise again. These were all top-tier battle mage techniques, ones he hadn't fully mastered yet. But as Sun Shang executed that V-shaped sky strike, the blade's cold gleam struck the 3 incoming shurikens with a sharp clang, one after another almost simultaneously, knocking them all to the ground. This move, Sun Shang had clearly mastered it to perfection. Even those who disliked him the most had to admit that much. Flashy as that move was, given his current situation, taking out 3 shuriken like that was completely unnecessary. Extra moves leave openings. Deception wasted no time. His figure flickered, leaving a shadow clone behind as his true body instantly closed in on Sun Shang. With a flash of his blade, he went for the throat, a low-level assassin skill, throat slit. Among the 24 classes, the assassin boasts the highest speed. But that flash of cold steel sliced through empty air. Sun Shang's battle mage executed a forward roll, ducking low to dodge the strike. Before he could even rise, he thrust his spear backward in a counterattack. Attacking from behind, that's possible in Glory, but the execution is far more complex. More importantly, there's no rear view to rely on, so every attack is based purely on judgment. You can imagine the hit rate. But Sun Shang had calculated Deception's position with perfect accuracy, as if he had eyes in the back of his head. But Deception's reaction was anything but slow. The moment the spear thrust toward him, he simply vanished into thin air,